Hey, I am finally back after a long hiatus. Apologies, there's been some health issues happening, so it's been a little bit um, off and on regarding my extra free time. But I wanted to get a couple videos in before my daughter gets home. So the first one I'm going to look at is a video request by Blue Ribbon Nash. So thank you for that. Great contributor to the comment section. I love it. And they talk about, sorry, I'm just looking at my notes here, where they like high organization and structure in working life, but with home and vacation, they don't want the rigidity and scheduling of someone planning vacations. They feel it's a nightmare and just can't seem to recharge because of it. So goes into how do INTJs recharge, and also public versus working life. So there's a lot of information in this one that could be broken down, but I kind of think that it's a good one that we can kind of put all together. I totally, myself, again, personally, this is all my own personal opinion. As an INTJ, I find I definitely understand the high organization when it comes to work life. I look at my husband or other coworkers' office stations, and by no means am I perfect on this level, but I couldn't imagine trying to find things in what they have going on in their workspaces. And regardless, even though I do try to be as organized as possible, it seems that it's never organized enough. I still am trying to look for something. So I think it's more for myself, the organization is simply a tool in order to get around myself for dealing with mundane tasks and trying to find things that actually just frustrate me, where it's taking too much time out of my day where I could rather be doing something else that is actually using brain power rather than trying to find some random statement in order to give to an accountant. So totally get that. And it's interesting on the planning vacations. So I 100% resonate with that. I find it really interesting. Just recently, I had a friend who was organizing a vacation trip for his birthday party. And it was a milestone birthday party, and I was honored to be invited. And what I recognize, though, is that it wasn't for me going to be a vacation. So I am going to attend because that person means a lot to me. However, I know in my head when I'm going into this situation, it's going to be something where I am going to be on. And I think that's a big thing for me, and be interested to hear what other people have to say. But the concept of being on vacation is not a vacation. You're still having to project to the world. You're not able to cocoon, and you're not able to define. You're having external people come in and tell you or plan for you what you are going to do. And for myself, at least, I find that absolutely draining. My idea of a vacation is having the chips fall where they may, make sure that I have a location and I have a flight, and then go from there. If it turns out that I cannot recharge after sitting on, say, a beach reading a book for 4 days, then I keep sitting and being alone or taking some time for myself in whatever capacity that is. But I want to be on my own terms when it comes to vacation, because vacation for me truly is vacation from any constraints that society is putting on me. It's you work to earn the right to go and take these steps away from everyday life, and you want to enjoy them. If you can't enjoy them on your own terms, then it becomes just more of the same and you come back feeling exhausted. So speaking to that whole recharge thing, I'm not going to get into it a ton right now because I have Another video that's coming up that kind of speaks to it a little bit more from a different concept, but I feel for myself, recharging is exactly what I'm kind of alluded to before, where it is just more, you're able to go on your own pace, and you're able to, it's not just cocooning, because you can still talk to people, you can still do things, but you're able to decide for your own life as opposed to having the external drivers telling it or speaking for you. So that kind of speaks to the whole public work versus working life for me, where working life is the extraneous, what you do every day. All of us are still social beings. It doesn't matter how introverted we are. But we still, for myself, it is a constant trade-off. So the more I give on one front, if it's more externally focused, it is actually much greater amounts of alone time that I need. And so for all of us that are parents or spouses on top of it, that is somewhat diluted because we have other people in our spaces. And I mean, we love having them there, but it is one of those things that you still need to recharge on some level. And so the public work versus, private work versus working. I want to say, because there's like, when I think of the public versus working life, I don't think that's the best thing, because I think for myself, it's all still the same persona. You're still projecting, you're still trying to be part of the outer world rather than just the inner world. Because I feel that for myself, at least, even like on the personal front, having the deep, meaningful connections with individuals that are on the same kind of page as you, are similar mindsets, and they are more on the personal side. So you still get your, they don't degrade your time alone. They actually can enrich your inner personal life. So hope that does a little bit of justice to that question. So glad to be back, and look forward to hearing any more questions, comments, or video requests. As always, if you have a video request, just put it in the comment section. Thanks so much.